When you pair a birth month that's known for being the funniest and the most unpredictable together with a birth month that's brutally honest and ambitious, you'll get a wild roller coaster ride that never ends. And make sure you watch to the end to get a full understanding of the compatibility between a passionate June and a mysterious November-born. November-borns are known for being determined individuals who are loyal, ambitious, and extremely secretive. And when it comes to relationships, they are as old-fashioned as a person can get. They prefer a serious relationship with no room for mind games or manipulation. November-borns are very picky and won't settle. If they have chosen you, consider yourself special. As for June-borns, they're notorious for having a spontaneous personality. They're impulsive, and given the opportunity, they will change their mind in a heartbeat, so you never know what they will do next. June-borns love everybody, but eventually one person stands out from the rest. June-born men versus women. June-born men have been dubbed as the Peter Pan of the birth months for a very good reason. Their mental process is quick as lightning, and they have a youthful appearance that continues even with them in old age. They will do almost anything within their capability to stay away from routines, and if they find themselves stuck with a boring life that's not full of excitement, their spirit will become sulky and dejected. For June-born women, they dream with their eyes open, which is why their imagination is packed full of sometimes unrealistic fantasies. They are intelligent and lively, and it's almost impossible that you'll have a dull moment with a June-born woman. November-born men versus women. November men are level-headed and tough individuals who are confident in their own abilities. Seldomly will you ever find a November man with a nervous personality. They are fiercely loyal to their families, friends, and most importantly, to their romantic partner. They're brutally honest and sincere. Everything they say comes from the heart. And November-born women have a complex and mysterious personality. Yet, they can be fun and glamorous. They've mastered the art of seduction, and they know it. Now it brings us to compatibility of June man and November woman combination. The relationship between a June man and November woman combination could be rocky, but in the best possible way. Both months share a love for unpredictable relationships that keep them on their toes and a life full of surprises. The November woman craves attention from the June man, who also enjoys entertaining others as well as a partner at times. The November woman needs to understand and accept the social butterfly her June man is. He cannot be told what to do or told to stay at home without the whole relationship turning upside down. Compatibility of June woman and a November man combination. The relationship of a June woman and a November man combination is actually an odd one. The November man sometimes cannot stand how social the June woman can be. November man likes to be quiet and keep to himself, while the June woman is an open book and enjoys conversation with everyone. A June woman has an eye-catching spark to her, while a November man has a dark, mysterious aura about him. Their match can be played out like a fantasy novel as they both try very hard to keep their relationship going in the right direction. At times, the relationship may butt heads, but when it comes to passion in the bedroom, all their troubles seem to disappear. Our relationship with a November woman is an honest and real one, as she always stands by her life partner no matter what the situation is. June and November-born love compatibility. From a November's point of view, at the beginning of the relationship, she will see that her June-born partner is someone who's attractive with a charming touch added to the mix. They will find them to be easygoing, as the relationship will be light and fun. As we previously mentioned, November-borns don't like to mess around when it comes to commitments, so to have a partner who doesn't reach the same emotional level in their relationship, this may cause issues. November-borns are intense lovers, while June-borns are more on the wild side. The good thing is June-borns have a knack for communication, and they're quite good at it. Both birth months bring something completely opposite to the table, which will give them a chance to understand each other and blossom in their relationship. From the viewpoint of a June-born, they will see the relationship as some sort of adventure that they are about to embark on. Some June-borns find that the relationship with a November-born may become too emotional and secretive for their liking, so some adjustments are definitely needed to make things work. Being the introverted individual that November-borns are, June-borns need to give them a break so they can recharge their energy on their own. People born in November really need their alone time to rebalance and think things through. Without it, they may become restless and intolerable. Conflict. One conflict that may happen is that the June-born might find their partner too possessive and controlling in the relationship, requiring both of them to be too emotionally invested, something June-borns prefer not to do. Even though June-borns tend to have an eccentric personality that may get in the way of their partner, it still leaves plenty of room for romance. A June-born with a November partner can easily enjoy their social butterfly life by igniting the romantic trait in their personality. November-borns are one of the most intense birth months, and they speak their mind very directly, which can benefit their relationship as it will leave little room for miscommunication. When a June-born dates a November-born, they can flirt and flatter their way into November's heart and open November's quiet passions. Not only will this improve June-born's compatibility, but it will also make them very passionate in the bedroom. Once a June-born and a November-born find a stable balance between them, they can establish a very close bond that will flourish for years to come. So, chances are, a compromise has to be taken in order for the relationship to work. A June and November-born are 2 months that are not usually on the same wavelength. You have a June-born who wants to be constantly mentally stimulated and has to stay on the move at all times. A concern that's usually on June's mind is their November partner is too intense at times, and this may be very intimidating. This thought always lingers in the back of their minds, and it may cause June-born to steer away from the relationship with a November. On the other hand, November-borns might see June-born as an enigma that needs solving. They will try to put the pieces of the puzzle together to fully understand them. If there's one thing that June-borns find extremely irresistible about people born in November, it's the fact they have a personality that's surrounded by an air of mystery, which will become, in a June-born's mind, a game that will always leave them wanting more. Conflicting emotions are the big bad wolf that can stand in the way of a June and a November-born's relationship. These 2 birth months need to connect with each other on the same level they both can reach, as this will be a perfect recipe for everlasting love. People born in November have to keep their jealous side in check and try to be more easygoing. Experiencing jealousy on a regular basis and being easily offended are 2 things that June-borns try to stay away from. They prefer a balanced and more calm relationship. June and November-borns are no stranger to challenges, so they are both used to taking days one at a time. They've spent a lifetime figuring out what they want in a relationship, and they're willing to put in the hard work into something as complex as a romantic relationship. As time goes by, these 2 will start learning to appreciate their differences, the good and the bad one, and chances are the relationship will work. But one cannot get lazy in a relationship and neglect the other, because their differences, contrasting personalities will drive them away from each other. Pairing a November-born and a June-born may have some issues in the beginning, but if these 2 birth months strike the right note, they will be able to overcome any obstacle thrown their way, making a true match between them. Thank you for watching, and here's another video you may be interested in.